Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the world's flyest YouTuber of all time, Lil Heads, and today I'm back here with another video, and I'm gonna get straight into it. And for starters, I just want to say I hope y'all like content like this. I've been kind of wanting to switch it up a little bit more and do a little bit more storytelling in these type videos. And today we're gonna be speaking about, if you read the title, we're gonna be speaking about one of my favorite up and coming brands called GV Gallery. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about what I found out about the brand, why I like the brand, and why I feel like you should like it. So get your popcorn. It's not gonna be a long video. Get you a snack or something, but I'm about to put y'all on game and get you some right swag that's gonna take you into the fall and winter. So you know what I'm saying, you gotta stay tuned for that. So basically we're gonna get straight into it, but I just gotta start off by plugging myself. If you like videos like this, feel free to subscribe. I think I'm at like 1,500 subscribers. I've been doing YouTube for a while, so I definitely want to increase that number. And if you like videos like this, feel free to send it to your friend. Like this swagonometry, like Thug said, man, this swagonometry, you in school right now, so make sure you tell your classmates to come to class and come listen to Lil Hands speak about swag, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna get straight into it. So basically, I'm gonna start off by saying, what is GV Gallery? Now, I did some research on GV Gallery, and for starters, GV stands for Gold Plus Vintage. And a lot of you guys may know it as Raspberry Hills, but that's not the name of the brand. That's just kind of something that they put on their branding. But the brand's called GV Gallery. And from the research that I found, I saw the earliest like kind of post about GV Gallery was in 2021, which was a while ago, being that we're getting close to being in 2025. So the first post I'll put it on the screen. The first post was in 2021. I think it was like a bandana that they were selling. And GV Gallery is if you see me looking now, I'm looking at my computer, just looking at my notes. But GV Gallery is a brand I believe was founded in around 2020, 2021. And the owner of the brand is I think it's pretty anonymous now. I wish I had a screenshot of it, but there was a story post one time of a question thread, and I guess the owner of the account said he didn't really care too much to show who he was, and he wanted his work to speak for itself, which I appreciate. As a brand, as a fan of the brand, I appreciate that he's not just getting all the limelight for his brand blowing up. But there's not really much to know about the origin of the brand, or kind of who started or whatever, as most brands might have. But I noticed, and I don't know if this person is the owner of the brand, but I know he definitely has a part of the brand. His name is Jordan at Jordan Kilgore on Instagram. I'm putting his page on the screen, and I noticed that when they're doing promoting, he's always in their stuff. So I'm not sure if he's like the secret brand owner or whatever it may be, but we're not gonna spend too much on who started the brand. Whoever started the brand, if you're watching this video, you've been doing a lot of good work, and I hope that this video is bringing some light to your brand, even though you probably don't need my help, but you know what I'm saying, still. But I kind of wanted to drill in your heads that I love origin stories of brands, because I feel like that kind of sets up the identity of what a brand is. And it sucks because I couldn't find anything. I was scrolling through TikTok, Google, Instagram. I couldn't really find anything about the brand's origin, but it's still here. So we're going to speak about kind of how it kind of got its rise and popularity and where it's at now. So how did I find out about GV Gallery? So I want to say sometime in 2023, it was during the fall time of 2023. I'm scrolling on TikTok and I'm looking, and a video pops up. It's V's, and V's is doing like a promotion for Overtime Basketball. Y'all know the social media Overtime Basketball, right? And I'm peeping it. He's talking to these high schoolers or college students or whatever. And I'm peeping it. I'm like, bro, he has a jacket on, and it's crazy. It's a windbreaker. It's a regular black windbreaker that said Raspberry, like my hoodie. Also, I gotta mention I'm wearing GV Gallery too, so that's part of the reason why I'm making this video. But the nipple of his jacket said it said Raspberry Hills, right? And I'm like, dang, that jacket, I loved how it fit him. Pause. I love how it fit him, and it was like, you'll see it on the screen. It was a really cool fitting windbreaker, and it's hard to kind of find windbreakers like that, especially out of like chain stores like H&M, PacSun. You can't find nothing like that. So it had to have been something of some notoriety. So if you're watching the video, you can barely see Raspberry Hills on there, right? So I got a glimpse of it. I said, okay. And when it comes to finding clothes, I'm a detective, and because I love clothes so much, and I would really do my research, my Sherlock Holmes research to find a brand. So I look up Raspberry Hills once I saw that's what his jacket said. I look it up, and I looked it up on Instagram first. Couldn't find it, right? I'm like, dang, that's weird. I look it up on Google, and the first few searches I couldn't find what Raspberry Hills was, because it's not a name of a brand, right? But then I see a Reddit post saying, what is Raspberry Hills? And then you know how on Reddit they be having an answer. So Raspberry Hills ends up being GV Gallery. So I said, oh, GV Gallery is the name of the brand. So I was looking for about 5 minutes to find the name of the brand. And then I looked up GV Gallery on Instagram. And this had to have been when they had probably like less than 100K followers on Instagram. I look up the brand and I'm looking through their pieces and I see the jacket. I just missed out on the jacket. The jacket sold out. But I see a lot of their pieces and I'm like, dang, this is like a cool brand. They're not just a one-piece wonder to where they just have one cool piece and then everything else is trash. This is a really cool brand, right? So I follow it and I'm kind of paying attention to when their drops are happening. And I start to notice, and just the type of person I am, because I really love fashion. I love the kind of authenticness of it and the kind of more so I love the game of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just clothes to me. It's more so like kind of fashion. It's like art pieces in a way. So when I see a brand, especially an up and coming brand, taking a lot of inspiration from bigger brands, such as like how GV Gallery has done, and I'm going to speak a little bit about that. I kind of am taking, I kind of don't like that. I kind of try and stay away from that because I don't like the idea of biting from a bigger brand trying to help your brand help your brand grow. But like, as you can see, GV Gallery takes a lot of probably the main influences from Balenciaga. Even this is not a Balenciaga logo, but they kind of collaborated with Oakley this year. This past year, and did some work with Oakley, and it came up with this logo, right? So GV Gallery kind of did just take, I don't want to say took inspiration, because it's more than just taking inspiration. They kind of stole their logo a little bit, but it's just something about GV Gallery that kind of made me kind of gravitate towards it, even though they take a lot of inspiration from Balenciaga, Evisu. I've seen them take inspiration from Evisu, places like that. I think what made me kind of gravitate towards it was the fact that they have a community behind what they're doing. So a lot of brands, such as a Balenciaga, the brand's so big, has so many people in the pockets, like Balenciaga doesn't have a community behind it, if you will, you know what I'm saying? But GV Gallery, being that it's still coming up, it has kind of like the creators and the people who wear the brand have a connection to the community, which I like and I gravitated towards, and the reason why I kept following GV Gallery and seeing what they would post. So, but yeah, I never really like brands that take inspiration. I think if you're a up and coming brand owner, it's hard because everything's already been done, and there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but blatantly copying, I don't really agree with. And even still, even though I like GV Gallery, I'm not ever going to change who I am. I don't like that GV Gallery does it so often, but I still like the brand, and I'm going to speak about why I like the brand. Part of it is by how their stuff fits. Like, this jacket is so cool. Let me stand up a little bit. This jacket, it's a perfect crop. It has distressings on it, like the you know what I'm saying? I like the logo placement, even though it's a little bit of a ripoff. I like the logo placement. The hood is so big. I love that. And that's just one piece. I have another jacket from GV Gallery I'm going to go get later in the video. But it's just, that's part of the reason why I like the brand. But I'm going to speak a little bit about, speaking about me liking the brand, I'm going to speak a little bit about my favorite pieces from GV Gallery. So if you, like I said, if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my laptop. But for starters, they have a lot of pieces that I like. If you want to go check out some of their pieces, just go look at their Instagram. It's hard to find their stuff on their website because they're one of those brands that doesn't leave their stuff up on their website. They kind of just have a timer of when they're going to drop their next piece, which I think at the time of me recording this is 2 days. So their stuff is coming up soon. But my favorite pieces from them is the windbreaker that V's was wearing. So that Raspberry Hills windbreaker. The two jackets I have. So this one, and I'm going to put a picture of me holding up the other one. Third is the purple flannel hoodie. So it's like a double layered hoodie where it's a purple hoodie and then it's a flannel underneath. I think that's like a really cool thing that I've never really seen done, especially for a lower level brand. Next is the multi-layered hoodie. It's like black and it has you'll see the pictures on the screen, so I don't want to confuse myself by explaining it, but the multi-layered hoodie. The blank hoodies, their blank hoodies are really cool. That's my first time copping something from GV Gallery. Was they dropped some blank hoodies, and usually when brands drop blank hoodies, they're not the best. They're good. They may be good quality, but they're not the best, and they're kind of overpriced. But GV Gallery dropped them for like really cheap, and the quality was impeccable. Like the jacket that I showed you me wearing earlier, that's one of the blanks, and it was really cool. It fit really nice, and it's a jacket that I plan on having forever. So those are some of my favorite stuff by them. And then they also had a blank that had like 7 different zippers, and I tried to get that one, but I couldn't because it sold out. And I'm gonna speak a little bit about like their stuff and selling out, and some advice for y'all on how to get their drops so they don't sell out. But that black hoodie it had like 7 zippers on it. I wanted that hoodie so bad because it looked so interesting. It's like, bro, why do you have 7 zippers on your hoodie? But couldn't get that. But that's really one of my favorite pieces by them. Also, they just had a recent drop of some shorts. It's called shorts that look like pants, and those are really cool too. I like the over exaggerated shorts, and that's kind of more so trendy nowadays. But I love how the model was wearing it, and I could see myself wearing that. So hopefully, I missed out on the drop, but they have them on Grailed. So hopefully I'm gonna cop those on Grailed soon. And then finally, which was one of my entry level pieces for them, was they have this mint green. It kind of looks like this one. But it has the sunshine Balenciaga kind of logo. It's a mint green hoodie. It's fire. All of their pieces are fire in my opinion. I haven't seen a piece that I don't really like. I'm not the biggest fan of their hockey jerseys, like a lot of people are, and those camo shorts I'm not the biggest fan of. But I still have never seen a GV Gallery piece I don't like. So I would tell y'all, if y'all want to learn more about some of their pieces and see what you like, feel free to go look at their Instagram. It's being tagged this whole video, so feel free to go look at it. Okay, now I don't want to make this video too long, but I do kind of want to talk to you about why you should buy GV Gallery. So if you're anything that like me, if you're anyone like me and you're really into clothes, you're really into swag and all of that, I think GV Gallery is the place for you for a few different reasons. So for one, the person that I am, I hate wearing clothes that everyone else wears. So if everyone is wearing a Louis Vuitton, I'm purposely not going to wear Louis Vuitton. And although GV Gallery is kind of coming up on the totem pole of a fashion brand, I still think they have a kind of a very niche fan base, and their fan base is really cool and a lot of like-minded people to myself. So I really like their clothes for that reason. I think that they're still, even though they have 200K followers on Instagram, I think they're still pretty not as known to where you'll stand out by wearing their pieces. So next, I would say that GV Gallery isn't a cheap quote-unquote brand, because my definition of cheap is not GV Gallery, but I feel like it's very affordable for what you're getting. Now, I feel like especially in the social media fashion era, man, to get a hoodie like this good of quality, y'all can't feel the hoodie obviously, but I wish y'all could. To get a hoodie of this good of quality, it will run you some money. But I only got this hoodie for I think $130. It was nothing, and it came very quickly. Like the shipping was very fast. Maybe it's because I live in California. I think they're based out in California, but the shipping came very fast, and it's cheap. Like $130 for a hoodie is nothing to me. Like that's more so like a steal in my opinion. So even though it's not $100 for a hoodie isn't cheap, it's still very affordable for people who are into fashion and into the scene and want nice stuff that can last forever. And this is something, like I said, this is a growing brand, so obviously reselling stuff is gonna work out for you so much. So if I ever didn't want this hoodie no more, I'm sure I could hop on Grail, sell this for $250, $300 and get my money back and then some. So that's another reason why I think you should buy GV Gallery. Like I mentioned earlier, my experiences with shipping were really well. I think they shipped out in like 2 weeks. And you know, Instagram brands are so hard to get your package. It'll take years to get your package. But GV Gallery, since they have a little bit more money and a little bit more notoriety, I'm sure shipping was a little bit easier. So shipping was no problem with me. I would definitely recommend with their shipping. I already mentioned that even though the brand is growing, it's still very niche. So you kind of still feel like you're an individual by wearing GV Gallery. It's not like you're wearing what's popping or wearing what's trendy. And it's growing. The stock is rising. So y'all got to get in while you can and say you was there at the start. But it's not there yet to where it's kind of cringy to wear the brand. You know what I'm saying? You know how brands, when they get so popular, it kind of gets a little bit cringy. To where, when you like Denim Tears, you know, when Denim Tears got popping, now they're doing money grabs, and now people are, you know, it kind of got cringy. I feel like GV Gallery is not at that point yet, and I hope it doesn't get to that point. But that's another reason why I think you should wear GV Gallery. Another thing, and this is probably one of the biggest things, is that they drop really frequently, especially for an Instagram brand that's kind of still growing up. They drop pretty frequently, and I love that about them because it was one time I missed the drop, and I was like, dang, I didn't have my money right at that time. So I was like, dang, I wish I had that drop, right? And then like 2 weeks later they dropped, and I was like, dang, that's lit. I was able to, even though I didn't get what I wanted the first time, I still was able to get something that I liked, and it, like I said, it came very quickly. So, and I think at the time of this recording, they drop in the next 2 or 3 days. So I don't know when y'all are gonna see this, but hopefully it's before then. So I would say pay attention to their drop. And I want to say, when they do drop stuff, make sure you sign up for the jump the line portion. Every time before they drop, they always post like, oh, sign up to jump the line so you get early access. And I didn't do it at first because I'm thinking, bro, why would I sign up for early access? I'm just getting when it drops. But that helps out a lot, because if you try and just buy it when they drop their website, it's going to be no pieces, it's going to be no sizes left for the stuff that you want. But if you do jump the line, I think it lets you it opens a website like 5 or 6 hours earlier, and you're able to get what you want. So that's what, if you do want to look forward to buying from GV Gallery, I would say make sure you sign up for that jump the line, that line entry. And I can tell you more about it if you want me to, but do the jump the line. But still, they drop pretty frequently, so even if you miss one drop, I'm sure they'll restock it, or you'll be able to get something better. So and then that was my last reason on why you guys should buy GV Gallery. And also, hopefully you guys just like the pieces as much as I do. I really love this hoodie. This is one of my favorite hoodies in my collection now, and it's summertime, so it's so hot, so I can't really wear the hoodie as much as I want to. But when that weather gets a little bit colder, you know what I'm saying, you'll definitely be seeing me in with a lot of videos in this hoodie. So yeah, that's pretty much it for why I think you guys should buy the brand. But I want to finish off by saying, where does this brand go from here? So I think the sky's the limit for GV Gallery. Honestly, I can see them turning into one of the best streetwear brands in this kind of world right now. And I think that, like I said, they have a very niche community, and they have a lot of influencers that are very credible, that support their brand. And I think that support will take them a long way and will make the brand even bigger than it already is. So I think they definitely will be huge. The only critique that I wish as a consumer that they did more was, I wish their website was open longer, because it kind of sucks. Like, if I didn't know what GV Gallery is and I went on their website right now, all you see is a timer. And that's, for someone that doesn't know the identity of the brand, that can be kind of steer you away and make you not really want to check out their brand anymore. So I wish that they had their pieces up on their website longer, even if it is sold out, just so you can anticipate the next drop. And I know you can just go to their Instagram and look at that, but as a consumer, I just wish that their stuff was posted on their website a little bit longer. But that's my only critiques, and I love the brand, and I'm sure the brand's gonna start increasing the price soon. So make sure y'all get in while y'all can. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys like videos like this, feel free to let me know. I kind of want to speak up more about more of these smaller brands and kind of tell y'all why you should tap in with these brands as opposed to a bigger brand or whatever it may be. So if you like in detail fashion videos like this, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I love y'all. If you made it this far in the video, I love you. Thank you so much for watching the video, and expect more videos soon in the future. I don't know what the next video is going to be, but I know it's going to be fashion related. So I hope you guys enjoy that as well. And if you guys like this video, feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. And also, I don't know what side it's going to be on, but click on my latest video, my Burning My Flaws video. I think y'all like that video. That video didn't get enough love. I think y'all like that. So yeah, I love y'all, man. Lil Hands, the world's flyest YouTuber all time. Signing out. No bad. I'm going to see y'all.